Very often when we work with Excel, we encounter errors and sometimes we are stuck. We don't know how to fix them. So I'm going to dedicate this lesson to show you the common errors that you have in Excel and how to fix them. The first one is this hash sign. So when you see a lot of hashes, it simply means that your number does not fit in the cell. So how to fix this? Very simple. You just go here, you make the width of your cell bigger, and you start seeing the number. Note that this only applies to numbers. If you have text, nothing will happen. So if I say this channel is cool, just the text will overflow, and if you make this smaller, it will still show, but the numbers will not show. The second one is hash value. So when does hash value happen? For example, here I have two numbers. If I want to sum them, so I do this plus the second one, I get hash value. Why? Because this is not a number. So if this becomes a 6, I get rid of this error. Note that a lot of the Excel functions or formula will get rid of this error automatically. So for example, if I do equal sum and then I sum those two numbers, I get the number, although this is a text. But if you use the normal arithmetic signs, you don't get it. The next one is new to Office 365 and Excel 2021. It's the hash spell. Why this happens? Because here I used a unique formula on this data, and the data will go from here till row 10 if you see those dashes. The problem is I have some text here, so it cannot write or overwrite the text. This is why I get a spell error. If I move the text, then I get the numbers and the error is gone. Next one is the name. Name is when you use a function that doesn't exist. So for example, if I do subtract, which doesn't exist obviously, and I select a first number, comma, a second number, I close the parentheses, I get name because the formula doesn't exist. So I could do, for example, equal this minus this, and then I get the number. Then I have the HashRef. HashRef happens when you delete some data and then the formula goes out of bounds. What do I mean by this? In this cell, I have A3 plus B3 from those two cells, right? It's a normal sum. The problem is if I delete A3 or if I delete the whole column, I get a HashRef because the B3 column became A3. A3 doesn't have any more a column before it to reference, so I get a HashRef. So obviously to fix it, you just either need to remove this or refer it to the right cell, or you just undo your action and then you get back your formula. Then we have divide by 0, which is very simple. If you divide a number by 0, like here, I'm doing 5 over 0, I'm gonna get divide by 0. So the number should be anything but 0, and then this error is gone. And the last one happens with VLOOKUP. So here I have a table. If I do equal VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP or, for example, XLOOKUP, I take this, comma, I select my table, then I do true and false. Mango doesn't exist in my table, so I get the NA. If I put banana, then the NA is gone. So this happens when you're looking for a value and you don't find it. You can deal with this if you say if, for example, NA, and then you can do here comma and put it blank. And if I put now mango, you can see that I don't get the NA error. I could also do if error instead of if NA. So that takes care of a lot more errors. And then if I say enter, the same result will come. So this is an overview of the common errors that we have in Excel. If you know about other ones or if you have any comments or scenarios where this happened to you, please leave a comment in the comment section.